I know I'm gonna get this a lot in the comments. A lot of it's gonna be like, Reds, do you recommend this game? Reds, should I pick this game up? Reds. Quick answer: no. No, I don't. Originally, this video was supposed to be about how I was losing my mind, going through all the Galactic Cups by myself with my friends joining VC along the way to keep me sane. Things didn't seem to work out due to 2 cups in the challenge. I put myself through. I got past the first 2 cups pretty nicely with like 3 attempts, give or take. Okay, 1 goal. Tie it up. Let's go! Oh. Oh my god. Starting off strong. And ending off strong. 14-14. Give me Galactic. Oh don't tell Tyler, but there is one more. There is one more stage of cups. Let's go! The defensive work. I'm bigger than all of them. Yeah. But then came the hell that is the Galactic Muscle Cup. This cup seemed impossible with every shot I was making. Not even going in. It's like they would come in, they would hit me. So one time I got hit into the. Oh, one second. You know what? We'll go into that later. And like, not even with a tip. Like, and my friend Tyler, or T40, as you will on my Discord server, said, "Hey, maybe you should try this team. Like, I think it was like Rosa and 3 Toads." And it didn't even work. I don't know. It didn't work for me. He did it. I didn't. Eventually, I gave up and went to go play like TFT. After this one unbelievable clip that happened, like right here. Wait 1 second. I eventually did it and went on to a Trick Cup. Honestly, Ty or T40 told me that this was supposed to be the hardest cup of all the cups. This was the Trick Cup, and I like after doing the Muscle Cup, I don't know. I beat it, and in my first 2 or 3 tries. I don't know. Future me, please check me on this. But then the final cup, where I had the biggest problem and made me realize that this game like wasn't as good as its predecessors, was the Challenge Cup. As a kid, I used to play this game on the GameCube, which like it was like the biggest thing for me and my uncle, other than Smash Brothers Melee, to connect. And even in that, I know I was playing with 2 players. It was still difficult nonetheless, but it wasn't as hard as it didn't feel like it was unfair, is what I meant to say. Like, because in every time it would feel like the computer players were just better when we lost on the hardest difficulty. But in this time, like, in Mario Strikers Battle League, in clips, as you like in the clips that's going on in the background, you can see that the computers are always better placed. They're always better placed than your characters, no matter where you are. All four of them, just better placed. Like positioning wise, everything. Like there's like four people at the side of your net. Like if your goalie picks up the ball, there's four people covering everyone. All of them ready to like pick up the ball, knock out your players when you're passing to them and such like that. Like it's like only your character that you're playing as is the one that's not being covered because like you're the one controlling it. It's just not fair in that situation because like when and like if the enemy goalie, for example, were to get that, the only character covering your enemy champion, like the enemy characters, is your character, and the rest of them are already ready to play defense. Which, yeah, okay, that's cool. That there's like there's two back, but there's like this is like a 4-on-4 team game. One person needs to be ready to interrupt. In soccer, you know what, maybe this is me just being bad, and honestly, it probably is. It just doesn't feel fair. Same with item placements. They all just seem to be better placed for the computers to get them every time. Like I would be like standing there, and I'd be ready to like try and take the ball from them, and they would just be standing there, and items from the audience would just drop on them perfectly. It's like thing, which then leads me to another problem I have. Like many times, like when playing the cups, I found that like the character limit wasn't good at all. Like you'd find yourself running into a team of 3 Toads or 4 Yoshis, or 3 Toads and 1 like normal character, or just 4 Toads and like 4 Yoshis. It's weird, which wasn't a problem in any of the other games because you had ample amount of choices of characters. It's just you couldn't bring all of them onto a team. Then the game feels like and like another problem is that you have to play with someone. Like this game makes you feel like you have to play single player due to Nintendo's like crappy online system. Like I would be trying to play with my friend, like connecting as a 2-party to fight another group of people, which in the game it's like you're supposed to do. And the connection was just so bad. I was lagging every moment in there, and I just don't know what to say. It was just, Not to mention, you can't turn off items or hyper strikes, which was my favorite features of the older games. Is that you can, if you feel like the items are too BS or like hyper strikes aren't helping whatsoever, you could just turn them off and then play the game the way that you want to play it. And sure, if the computer gets into a 4-0 lead, whatever, that's okay. You can deal with that somehow, but that's okay if the computer's in the thing for a lead, because that's okay. That's your fault. I can accept that being mine. But if the computer is getting, I don't know, 3 bombs after you have a 3-0 lead, or 2 bombs and like 1 green shell and red shell after you're in like a 3-0 lead on the computer, and they just bring it back because they're just putting bombs and shells that seemingly only target your characters, because your characters seem to be at the wrong place at the wrong times, and their characters just seem to be at the right place at the right time. And it's just worse to deal with. And this all just stemmed from me. Oh, it's not called the Challenge Cup; it's the Champion Cup. Losing my mind, not being able to beat the Champion Cup. And I know it's probably just me being bad at the game, and I'm just taking my anger out on the game. Overall, I've learned that overall, I've learned that if I'm going to do another challenge run like this, I'm gonna bring a friend or choose. I'm gonna at least bring a friend to go through this with me, or at least choose a less mind losing challenge. But if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. See you guys next time. This has been Red's Awesome signing out. And thank you for listening to my ramblings of why I do not recommend Mario Strikers Battle League, or whatever they call it now, as of right now. Or Galactic Charge, I don't really care. But I'm going to play a less stressful game like League of Legends. Bye-bye.